Spirit was saying all this stuff, and I was saying all this stuff. Yeah, a child. Okay. Some of you could be parents. This could be about a child. But the cards that came out were atheism and rejection of spirit. So I was saying that someone here at least started their life out in that belief system. Let's say that they got to that belief system because of their childhood. A lot of times people leave the faith because of their experiences. Love and submission. What I was saying was that this person doesn't actually believe that love and submission, thank you, does not believe that love and submission should be in the same sentence. They don't believe that submission itself is an act of love. So when we talk about the ego, right? So when we're taking our ego down many notches, so we can humble ourselves. When we talk about being humble, that is a form of submission. You are submitting to the feeling inside of you, and you're saying, I'm not going to let that feeling inside of me. Yeah. Very skeptical. This person, you collective, or this person is extremely skeptical of the spirit world, of different dimensions, multiverse, right? They're very skeptical of the kind of reality that is outside of what they see and feel in the physical reality. And then the last card was fertility and fruitfulness. And I think that based off of the numbers, we have 17, 39, and 48, that those actual numbers were ages for significant moments in this person's life. 17, 39, 48. Whether that's children, whether that is the evolution of their belief system from atheism. Optionally? I think someone really had, I'm getting it, pull it out the mud. Someone has a really deep sense of responsibility. They know the hardships of life at a very young age. Okay. I'm going to pull my Deviant Moon deck. Clarify this, atheism and rejection of spirit. Eight of Pentacles. Someone only believes in the things that they can manifest in the physical reality. At least at one point they really believed that. That was where they stood. Something about this person might work in, or has worked in manufacturing.
Ornament.
Oh, ornament manufacturing? Interesting. There's definitely something in relation to like a kiln or a fire, something where it's really, really hot. Like you have to, if you look at the piping there, you can see that fire. Someone also would be in some sort of environment where there are gears, right? Tracks, things for the track, for it to. Someone here may have also started in welding. Someone has a background in welding experience. Some people here could be in pipe fitting.
You want it.
Pipe fitting. Want it. Yeah, they believed if they needed to receive something or get it, this person only believes in, or at one point they did, only believe in the physical reality. If you want it, you have to have the strength to go get it. This is the physical reality. This isn't the spiritual reality, right? But I mean, I'm a Gnostic, so everything is spiritual. But to this person, it was just go get money, make money, eat, sleep, play, repeat, right? It's that same sort of cycle. Very much attached to the physical world when it comes to the sun and the moon. The cycles of the sun and the moon, this person really can't see beyond that. Desk? Yeah, the desk. Maybe they work at a desk. This person can't see beyond their cubicle. I don't know. But this could be a collective. Page of Cups.
Backward.
Oh, backward? Interesting. Okay. I don't even know. It's hard to, I'm trying to explain how I'm feeling. Liar? Two of Pentacles.
Video.
A video. Okay. This person also would take. There is.
Can you feel me?
Yes. Also, there is something about them taking, like stealing. This is someone who manipulates people's emotions so that they can take what they need.
Liar.
This is a liar. This is someone who lies. This is either a pathological liar. This could be someone that you're dealing with. I would assume so, unless I am talking to the pathological liar. This person juggles multiple relationships, connections. They offer multiple relationships and connections all at one time. So if, Tommy down the street, wants to date Mary Sue up the block, and then, 2 blocks over from Mary Sue is Betty Sue. I mean, hey, let's hand out the pentacles. You get a pentacle. Like, what are you, Oprah? This I think this person really thought that they had the power and control.
You're listening.
Thank you. I know I am. They had the power and control. And I think also this cup, normally with the star, I would think like healing, right? At this stage, at the beginning stage, maybe around the age of 17, let's say, this person quite literally took water from others, that's emotions, feelings, whatever they could get from somebody, by using emotions and feelings and love, right? Romantic love. Acting as if they were healing, like a healing person, coming in to be your friend, to be like a father or mother figure. This person seemed responsible, but really they were stealing other people's energy and time and resources, and they were dumping it into their own well. So this person would be like, oh, I got a pentacle from Betty Sue, and I got a pentacle from Mary Sue, or Tommy and Johnny. And they thought that all of this energy that was just like boosting them, they
Frustrated.
were getting... They're frustrated now because what is finally happening in like the later stage of their existence is that the fertility and fruitfulness had never been with them in their spirit. It didn't come from them. They thought it was them, but it was everybody else. It's almost like, again, Yaldabaoth not acknowledging the father and mother, not even knowing out of ignorance that a father and mother exists, that he thought he was the end all be all, the alpha and omega. Examine. Okay. This person was extremely greedy. Very greedy. Okay, clarify love and submission. This person is extremely greedy. They only took. This is not someone who gave at all. You might have thought they gave, but that was actually a smoke and mirrors.
I lived here.
Imagine someone putting a mirror up in front of you, and because it's so dark, you can't really see the reflection, but you can see the shadow, the casting of that shadow on the mirror. Just so you know, mirrors are a type of portal. But so,
okay.
Yeah. So imagine seeing the shadow of yourself as you're looking in the mirror, but not seeing the actual features. What you, collective, did not realize about this individual, or everybody that has encountered this person, is that the smoke and mirrors is they are putting a mirror up in front of you, and everything that you're doing, which is in the shadows, you actually think it's them doing for you, but it's you doing for you. That's how they get you. They put that mirror up, and the reflection has nothing to do. It's almost like this person...
I was hurting.
At the time that this person was behaving this way and had this mindset that they don't owe anybody anything, that they are the end all be all, that's unfortunately not always how it works. Their perspective was very skewed about love and submission. You can... Roy? Something about Roy Rogers. I don't know if someone likes Westerns. So we think, oh, we do a good deed. Okay, that creates love. Okay, so there's different kinds of love, but the romantic kind that I'm speaking of here, they thought that they could create that by pretty words, nice things. Like imagine someone gifting you nice things, flowers, gifts, texting you all the time.
Flight.
But they're a flight risk. So they'll tell you they're going to do this, but then they don't actually do it. But this person is very guarded. Clarify love and submission. Four of Cups. This person is bored. They're bored with the options of love. They literally chuck a cup of love over the balcony into the water. Like, it's as if there was so much attention being given to them that they took for granted. Okay. Imagine everybody, okay, this is a good example. So there's someone online that I follow. His name is Jax, or Jackson Noble. He's a
I lived here.
Interesting. Okay. Imagine, so Jax is a horror writer. So imagine Jax, because he gets a lot of attention, especially from females. Like a lot, because he's a very attractive man. Okay. Even though he's a psychopath, quite literally diagnosed psychopath. But imagine he's standing on the balcony throwing these cups of love. In this case, it's red, so maybe it's blood, but cups of love over the side. Like there's so many cups being given to him. Right now, he only has 4. But he's stacking them. Look, he's already stacking them, right? So,
Happy.
yeah, that makes this person so happy that they could stack up number after number, contact after contact. They can keep people off on the side, like on the burner, like on the side, the warmer. Well, they like heat up these burgers over here. They got some burgers over there under the warmer.
Bless.
Yeah, this person think they're so happy, and they were at least at one point feeling so blessed that they could pull women just left and right, or men. Take it how it resonates. But that was actually just the barrier that they created around themselves. It was the character that they played. And they became very bored of that character. Because isn't it boring if people are just constantly throwing themselves at you? Wouldn't you start to ask yourself, like, who is really there for me versus who is just trying to get something from me? I think this person is just used to people throwing themselves at him or her. Continue to clarify 2 more cards for love and submission.
Pardoned.
Pardoned, you said that. This person's really in their head a lot. There's something about like Egyptian cats or like the sun like the sun god, right? Like Ra, or what is it? I forget what they call it in, like, I'm seeing Aztecian like designs. Oh, this person always felt like they had to sacrifice others so they didn't get sacrificed. Four of Swords, 6 of Cups, and the 10 of Wands.
I don't understand.
This person didn't understand the connection. This person could be 39 right now for some people. You could be older or younger than them. This person had resigned upstairs. This person had resigned themselves to a specific life. And in a way, it felt like, oh, they were going to live their life that suited them. So whatever was for their mental well-being, whether that was to like ghost somebody, whether that was to not have to face struggles or conflict. This person ran away a lot, um, and they sort of resigned themselves to, I could, why should I dedicate myself to anything, really? Or even a belief system at that, when I could just die at any moment and then I'll be gone forever. Like, this was this person's attitude. They just believed in, like, this is my only life and that's it.
Why are you asking?
I think this person would be very uncomfortable with you asking questions about finances. I think this person would feel like you were, let's say that let's say this person had a good corporate job, or even let's say that this person was, some sort of famous manager of some celebrities or talents, right? Let's say that this person always looked at people like, oh, so the reason, because I'm in the music industry, or I'm in the film industry, or I'm in the talent agency industry, or the modeling industry, somehow you,
By no means.
by no means, by no means. Yeah, something about foreplay, and it has to do with like castles and kings and monarchs, and I don't know, something naute. Okay. They felt like life is just a burden as it is.
You want it.
So why bring more complicated situations into your life? This person just looked at everybody's like, you just want it. You just want this. You just want this. You just want this. Like, it's interesting with the Four of Swords. If you see the head, it is connected to what looks almost like roots. And then each root has some sort of little ball of light. If you look at the end of the mouth of this fish, there's a ball of light. This is that ball of light I was seeing often. Yeah. They steal this sort of light, this energy from people. And because it stealing, like, let's say that they lead on like four women or men, that little like spark is left behind from the energy and the attention and the time that that person gave them, and they take that with them, and this is what lights them up for the next person.
Ornament.
Yeah, you said ornament already. Something to do with Christmas being a special holiday for some. Obviously Christmas, I just want to put that out there, everyone thinks this is, depends on what sect of religion or spirituality or faith you are in, but a lot of people know that a lot of the Christian holidays are actually pagan holidays, and those pagan holidays were turned into Christian holidays so that Rome could convert all the people to Christianity from paganism, because paganism was the main faith of Rome at the time, and then it became Christianity.
Reasonable.
Yeah. That's a reasonable explanation, thank you. That's reasonable, right? So some people could identify with those Christian holidays differently. For example, this is not a Christian holiday, but Halloween. Halloween isn't really a holiday. The real Halloween is a 3-day celebration called Dia de los Muertos, which is the Day of the Dead, and it's traditionally seen in Mexico. So it starts on October 31st and ends on November 2nd. Okay, let's get back to the reading. This person has broken a lot of... Angel. Oh. Angel of mine. Something about Monica, the singer from the 90s. Monica.
I fell.
Okay. I think that this person...
Upstairs.
Oh, you fell upstairs. Oh my god. Oh my god. Are you a... This interesting spirit. The spirit that's coming through today, are you a relative of this person? Something about someone falling upstairs. Somebody like with some sort of like heart condition or some kind of like heat stroke or asthma. Someone could have, I'm also seeing someone being at their job, like inside of a warehouse type setting. And especially in the heat with the humidity, someone may have gotten very dizzy and needed to rest. Someone might have experienced something about draining people's energy, but then now they're drained. This person is feeling drained because everything has now been slowly taken back. Like whatever energy thank you. Whatever energy you take from others, it will eventually get drawn back to the individual that it came from, because that energy signature doesn't belong to you. It belongs to the person that you took it from. Imagine energy is like currency. So if someone's willing to give you their time, energy, and attention, you need to use it wisely, because some of them have spirits like I do. Okay. Clarify the last row. Fertility and fruitfulness. Oh, the 9 of Wands, but it's in reverse. Yep. This person is now letting their walls down, their guard down. Like they had everything in the past. They only saw through a specific lens, a specific dialogue perspective.
Acquaintance.
They maintained the barrier of being an acquaintance. So a part of their barrier was keeping people at a distance, right? Like at arm's length. This person seems boring. I'm so sorry. I love you, but I don't know who I'm talking to. The person that you were dealing with seems very boring. If this is what they do, I get bored very easily. Especially when it's not an intellectual conversation. Okay. Enough with my disdain. Clarify. Oh, the 7 of Swords. Yeah, and it's in reverse. So whatever deception, whatever delusion that they were living in, whatever truths or lies, especially lies, because Spirit said lies multiple times, whatever lies were being told have all been dismantled. If this person, like however many people this person has discarded in their life, the discard process is now slowing down because they are not strong enough energetically or vibrationally, let's say that. So vibration really matters, right? Because that is the word, the living word. That is how things come to life, is through vibration. That's the word of God. That's how, they don't describe it like that in the Bible, but that's really what they're saying. So the vibration that you give off matters. And this person is no longer attracting the attention or the favor in their life because of how many people they've stolen from.
Wrong.
Energetically. Clarify. Oh, Spirit saying wrong. Oh. Strength. Temperance, strength, and the 4 of Pentacles. Yeah. They were wrong for stealing from people. They were wrong for taking and withholding. And you know the crazy part is, withholding and being greedy, if you can see this person's like, this king is in the city, but he's holding onto his coins, and this death lady is taking him into what? A portal of flames. Where the hell do you think she's taking him?
Grab.
Yeah, she snatched and grabbed. Spirit is doing a lot of snatch and grabs. Y'all better watch your back. Snatch and grabs are happening, okay? Seven of Cups. This person is an artist. They are actually finally...
Fight.
Oh no. Oh, fight? This person definitely has water in their chart, for sure. Water and air. I'm seeing like a totem pole with a fish on the top of the totem pole. The number 3 is very significant here. Three of Cups. Yep. Yeah.
Bedroom.
I think that the relationship between you two was predominantly a sexual or
Looking for me.
a physical relationship. Ace of Swords. This person is feeling really burdened by the fact that they want to confess something to you. I think this person used to be someone who liked the attention. Look at me, look at me, look what I have. I'm so special, I'm amazing, I'm attractive, I'm popular. They used that image at the time that they had it to their advantage, which I wouldn't argue with that. I mean, that's good marketing. But this has now become extremely burdensome to them. And I think that you, my dear, see how they threw this cup over the edge? But you were not like the rest. You were not anything like the rest. But they projected onto you and tossed you out during a season when they believed that if they were submissive to you, that they would lose the power of people celebrating them and giving them attention and time. Then they would lose the power.
Start.
Yeah. They would lose the power that they've been stealing from people. Start. Yeah. If they got into a relationship with you and actually dedicated themselves, just like they promised others, the start of the withdrawal of everybody being around all the time and giving them attention. But at the end of the day, what I'm thinking that this person is going through is it's this feeling of so Lady Gaga said it. She said it in like the beginning of her career. She said, you know, when I come home at night after I've been out all day, like promoting my albums or doing music or whatever it is that she has to do to make money, correct?
I lived here.
Okay. She was all alone at night. She had nobody. People were touching her all day, asking for her autograph, giving her attention and love, and then as soon as she got home, it was dead silent. It was the loneliest sorry, my stepdad is watching the White Sox or the Cubs or something like that. Oh, King of Swords. This person was so used to people throwing themselves. King of Swords. Throwing themselves. Look, the Lover's underneath that. Queen of Pentacles, look. Oh, that could be you. This could be them. King of Swords, Queen of Pentacles. Either or.
Video.
I hope you didn't make a sex video with this person. I don't know. I don't know about all that. That's disturbing to me. If so, this person didn't deserve that video. Okay? Yeah, I'm talking to you. Mr. Goo, you didn't deserve that video. Whoever you are. I hope my collective didn't. But if they did, you didn't deserve it at all. The audacity. I just feel like I'm turning into someone's old grandma that's cussing them out because I raised you better than this. Like, what is wrong with you? Just do not.
Richard.
Okay. Richard? Aww. So someone named Dick? Richard? Dick? What is this Ace of Swords? What do they want to tell the collective? Three of Cups. They want to invite you out. They might invite you to a gathering. The Death. They also could be a part of your friend group. This is someone that like knows people that you know. The Knight of Cups and Reverse. Yep. This person, they pretended, so they were actually, there was third parties involved. They pretended like they were giving you their cup, but he's a knight. He's gonna like come and go. Literally in the middle of the night, come and go. This person is on a horse, a wild horse that's just running off. It's war, like, we can't stay around, we can't stay in one place. This person thinks that like a relationship and settling down and a marriage and stability is like a freaking death sentence. Oh, what was me? And this person's always stuck in their head, always stuck. Look, they're stuck. They're actually stuck in their head now about you. I think they think if they come, yeah, I think they think if they come back and try to talk to you and resolve some of this BS with you, then it's going to be a fight. They think you're gonna fight with them. No one has time to fight with you, my sir. Okay, or my lady. Okay, you and your damn medieval times love affairs and kink. Like, what the hell? That's literally what I'm seeing.
Play.
Yeah, see, they play. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. They don't believe you exist. God, give me a break. Okay, 4 Pentacles. Temperance.
I fell.
You fell? Oh, my darling. Please don't fall again. I don't want you to fall. Come to me next time. I'll kiss your boo-boos.
Bring it.
Bring it. You bring it. 8 of Cups in reverse. Yes. They didn't know that you healed, collective. They didn't know that you were sitting, you're just riding on a fish, going wherever. You got your eyes closed. You're like, that's the spirit, right? You're like, spirit, just, you got me. You got my back. I'll rest here with you. Take me where you want. This person didn't think it's burdening them. Oh, look. King of Pentacles. It's burdening them because they didn't think you were going to walk away. They weren't planning on walking away. They were just planning on creating these like burdensome situations.
Frustrated.
Yeah, they wanted you to be frustrated. They think that someone chasing them and yelling at them and arguing with them means that they care about them and love them. It's as if they wanted to give you a hard time, because this is what they do with every relationship or connection. They create like the push and pull and the chase me daddy thing. Like, no. I might joke, but you have to be like,
bring it,
top notch to be a daddy. And even then, bring it. Oh, this person's all about that life. All about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass. Yeah. They want to get down. This person's stupid. I'm sorry. Whoever you are, I have no patience for you. If you were my friend, you would have had a lashing with my tongue. Not in a sexual way. I would tell you about yourself. You, collective, may have told them about themselves, because we have the Death and the Ace of Swords. We also have the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, you walked away. The death of the relationship was you just kind of nothing. I think that they want to come forward. They've been thinking, contemplating. They might have even been talking to friends and people around them about you. I don't know why you would talk about somebody behind their back. Just say it to their freaking face. Yeah, they're quite literally outside. 2 of Pentacles again at the end. Don't trust this person. As much as they have changed and grown up and developed, and now they see fertility and fruitfulness comes from honesty and keeping your promises, being truthful, being honest, being forthright. it just feels like this person was just going to continue to juggle. They don't believe in submission for themselves, but they expect people to be submitted to them. So that means, like, even if they are talking to other people, they would expect you to only be talking to them. This is a very, like, one-sided person, at least at some point. And maybe they've changed. It does see that they are seeing fertility and fruitfulness in their life, or at least later in life. It looks like 10 years from being 39, or 8 years, 9 years. So between 8 and 10 years, this person is going to reach a stage where they actually grow up, ironically. But you, my dear, will be long gone. I really feel like this is all dead and gone. So I'm going to leave it there. But the last card I will pick, just see any last messages with my Romeo and Juliet deck. Yeah, harmful and destructive. This person is just poison. I'm so sorry. Yeah, dream. There's a dream of maybe being with this person, maybe this person apologizing, coming back. Maybe you have like a lot of passion with this person. Yeah.
Backward.
Balcony. Yeah, it's backwards. Thank you. You've said that before, I think. This person is all backwards. This is, in their lifetime, they will never experience true love. They won't experience true romantic love. They might experience people being generous with them and they're easily taking from them, right? Easily taking from people. They might experience, if they're a parent.
Enemy.
Yeah. They're always, no offense, they're always going to be someone's enemy. They're always going to take advantage of somebody, manipulate, use. Yeah, this person with the poison, it's just like Snow White and the dwarves and the apple. They wanted to, if this person comes back, the only reason why is because they want to prove to themselves that they are a better person, but because of who you are, collective, you're very guarded and protected, rightfully so. Blessed. You are very blessed because you see clearly. I can see clearly now. The rain is gone. The rain is gone. You're not emotional about this person anymore. And because you are not overly emotional about this person, you're going to witness, like, the moment the words, "Oh, I'm sorry," come out of their mouth, there's something about this person's vibration that says that all they're going to do is juggle you again. There was someone I was dating, like, on and off, or just, like, kind of like friends, we were more than friends, but yeah, you know who I'm talking about too. And unfortunately, Roy, it's not Roy, but yeah, Roy Rogers. Okay. And it was this, literally, it was like watching a movie that I had seen a million times before. And I was like, oh, it's gonna happen again, isn't it? So I played along. And then one day when the person asked to see me, I was just like, no, I can't. And that's the last time I ever spoke to that person. And so my point is that you could see everything that the person's doing. Canceling, right? Last minute canceling. Oh, suddenly something came up. I'm busy. Any excuse under the sun. Any excuse under the sun. To basically take back the apology. Just to show their apologies only so that they can, they're an enemy to you. They can get close to you. This isn't someone who, they're just trying to prove a point. Oh, I still have it, or, oh, even though there's this inkling of change in them, even if they come forward to tell you a truth, it could be about how they feel about you. It could be about how they were confused about you and someone else in their life. All of those things might be true. All of the things that they might say, how they actually feel about you, their feelings might be genuine. But it's just to feed the monster inside of them. Why? Because you're a nurse. You're kind, loving, and realistic. You're either physically...
Not all of us.
Yeah. You're not all nurses, like real nurses in real life. Some of you might be. but you are nurturers. This person might also have said or will say, you know, not all of us stay the same. Really? I smell shit. Where's the shit? Misunderstanding. They're going to say misunderstanding, misinformation, ineffective communication. We just didn't have good communication. You know, we had misunderstanding. No, ho, I remember what you wrote to me and what you promised me. Do you want to bet on it? I'll hang you over the side of a building. And we can bet. We can, if I'm wrong, then you live. If you're wrong, then I drop you over the side of the building. Like this, that's your attitude, collective. I don't think you're gonna physically, literally do that. That's only figurative of speech. Okay? Yeah. This person feels anytime they get close to somebody that it's, see, they want to reconcile. But remember, reconciliation isn't, oh, let's get back together. Reconciliation can just be an apology. And that might be all that you're gonna get. Meaning, you might get an apology, but your safest bet is to say, oh, okay. I actually heard another reader say this the other day, and I really liked it a lot. She said, you can acknowledge their apology. Say, I acknowledge your apology, but you don't have to accept it. You don't have to say, okay, I accept your apology. All you have to do is say, I acknowledge your apology. I acknowledge that you apologized. Does it mean that I accept you back into my life? No. Okay. So that's what I'm getting.
House.
This is someone who you maybe have had a house with, children again. This could be somebody from, like if you were actually married to this person at one point. I don't feel like most of you would be married to this person. Yeah, this is this is a liar. Like, you know them very well as a liar. This person's a fabricator. This person's a pathological liar. They lie to get what they want. They just lie to get what they want. Okay. Oh, I'll just pull 2 more cards. Or 1. Never put the keys to your happiness in someone else's pocket. Somebody else's pocket. That quite literally sums up the energy. Don't put your freaking happiness in this person's hands. They're not going to be able to hold it. They don't even know how to hold a 10-pound weight. This is how you can tell when someone's actually up for the challenge. Okay. When shit gets hard, are you going to drop the weight? Are you going to bow out like a coward? Or are you going to stick through it because you said, you know, till death do us part? You made a promise.
Soon.
Don't make a promise if you don't know how to keep a promise. Yeah, this person is, and if they don't actually come back because they're too chicken shit to find out, it's rightfully so, because they know the wrath that they're going to get from your mouth. And you don't have to be all sweet and lovey-dovey. They can understand what they did wrong. No one of your caliber, no one of your mindset, of your awareness level needs to put up with that bullcrap. It's so annoying. Oh, this also could be someone who told you that they were going to leave their baby mama or their baby daddy or whatever. And they're not. They're not actually going to leave their baby mama or their baby daddy. Yep. I can't stand those people either. It's okay.
Skeptical.
Yeah. This person's very skeptical. Some of you watching could be very skeptical about the spirit box. Believe whatever you want. This is an entertainment channel. Go ahead. Falsehood. Ritual and ceremony. Okay. Bye.